Yo, it is 12:30 in the afternoon on Ninth Street. The flat top is screaming, and the smell of chopped ribeye and sweet onions hitting hot oil is rolling out the corner shop door all the way down to the Italian market. Tonight, the show, yous guys, is a real Philly cheesesteak, a long, crusty hoagie roll, mountains of chopped ribeye, sweet caramelized onions, and a thick lava pour of molten whiz running down the side. With me, our master chef from a Ninth Street corner shop, and our sous chef, who will absolutely fight him on whiz versus provolone. Let us cook.
Listen, the beef. The whole thing rises or dies on the beef. Take 1.5 pounds of boneless ribeye. That is 680 grams, and put it in the freezer for exactly 30 minutes. Not frozen, just stiff. Then take a sharp knife and slice it paper thin against the grain, 2 millimeters, 1/16 of an inch. You want it thin enough that it cooks in 3 minutes on the griddle. Skip the freezer step and you cannot slice thin enough. The beef stays chewy. Down the shore, I learned that one the hard way.
Yo, now the roll, because the roll is half the sandwich. Get 4 long hoagie rolls, 8 inches each, 20 centimeters, soft inside with a thin, crackly crust, the kind from a Ninth Street bakery. Warm them in a 350-degree Fahrenheit oven, 175 Celsius, for 60 seconds, just to crisp the crust and warm the inside. Do not toast them hard. You want a little chew. Slice 3/4 of the way through lengthwise so the roll opens like a hinge. Use the long roll, never a short one.
Onions. 2 medium yellow onions, that is 350 grams, or about 12 ounces, sliced in half moons, 1/4 inch thick, 6 millimeters. Heat 1 tablespoon of canola oil on the flat-top griddle at 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 Celsius. Lay the onions down and sweat them 4 to 5 minutes, stirring twice, until soft, translucent, and deep amber sweet. Salt them light, half a teaspoon. Push them to the cool side of the griddle. That is the bed your beef lands on.
Crank the griddle up to 400 Fahrenheit, 205 Celsius. Add 1 tablespoon of canola oil to the hot side. Lay the cold sliced ribeye down in one even layer. Do not stack it. Within 30 seconds, it starts to sizzle hard. Take 2 metal spatulas and chop through the beef across both directions for 2 minutes, breaking it into rough small pieces. Season with 1 teaspoon of kosher salt and half a teaspoon of cracked black pepper. Total cook time on the beef, 3 to 4 minutes. Pull it the second it loses its pink, never longer.
Now the cheese, and this is where our master chef and me disagree. The classic move is Cheese Whiz. 8 ounces, 225 grams, gently warmed in a small pan to 140 Fahrenheit, 60 Celsius. Pourable lava, not boiling. The other classic move is 6 slices of white American cheese, 170 grams, laid directly on the chopped beef on the griddle until they melt into the meat in 45 seconds. Or provolone, 4 ounces, 115 grams, with whiz, with American, or with provolone. Use pick. I say provolone.
Assembly and the order matters. Take the warmed hinged roll, open it, mound the chopped beef and caramelized onions together with the spatulas right on the griddle into a roll-shaped log, about 10 ounces, 280 grams per sandwich. Slide the spatulas under the log and lift it into the open roll in one motion. If you went whiz, pour 2 ounces, 60 grams of warm whiz straight down the center of the beef. If you went American or provolone, the cheese is already melted into the meat. Close the roll. The sandwich should be hot. Weigh about 14 ounces, 400 grams.
Serve immediately on brown butcher paper. No plate. This is Philly. Eat within 5 minutes while the roll is still crisp and the cheese is still molten. Internal temperature 160 Fahrenheit, 70 Celsius. Optional toppings on the side, never on the sandwich until the eater asks. Sweet long hot peppers, sliced jalapenos, sautéed mushrooms, and a small ramekin of marinara if you want a pizza steak. Pair with a cold birch beer or a water ice for dessert. 2 napkins minimum. This thing is gonna run.
The 3 things to remember. First, slice the ribeye paper thin after 30 minutes in the freezer. Chop it on a 400-degree griddle for 3 to 4 minutes flat. Second, sweat the onions in canola oil at 375 Fahrenheit, 190 Celsius, 4 to 5 minutes till deep amber. Third, with whiz, with American, or with provolone. Use pick, but warm the roll for 60 seconds at 350 Fahrenheit and eat it within 5 minutes off butcher paper. Grazie to our master chef from Ninth Street and our sous chef. Go cook!